When your loved one is ready to come home from a hospital or rehabilitation center, Harmar understands it can be overwhelming, especially when home modifications may be needed. Physical therapist, certified aging in place specialist, owner of Gaitway of Charlotte, and Harmar partner, Alison Starkey, is here to help you determine the resources you may need prior to welcoming your loved one home. Thanks for your expertise, Alison.
Thanks so much, Rick. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Great, Alison. Your knowledge will be very helpful to us. So, when's the best time to start planning for a loved one to come home?
Well, the truth is, as soon as possible. If you have concerns about being home ready for your loved one to come home, you want to express those concerns as soon as possible. The best person will be the nurse or the case manager, and then touch base with your physical and occupational therapist about where you need to start.
Now, Alison, how can a caregiver get a good idea of how well their loved one will be functioning prior to discharge?
Well, the best person to speak to is the physical occupational therapist that's taking care of your loved one. They're going to have a really good idea about what your loved one is able to do now, what they anticipate they're going to be able to do before they leave the hospital, and what kind of help they're going to need once they get home.
Now, communication is key here, I see. What else should caregivers consider?
Yes, it is important. And I think the biggest thing for caregivers is to remember that they have other responsibilities. Maybe they're still working, they have young children in the home that need to be supervised. And you need to figure out how much help you can give your loved one, whether you need to incorporate friends and family to help you, or whether you should consider hiring a private caregiver in the home.
Thank you, Alison. You've given us a lot to think about. For part 2 of preparing for a loved one to come home, make sure you follow the link in the description or visit Harmar's YouTube channel.